Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Alexandra. Thank you so much for joining me today, my beautiful collective. So today I'm going to be getting some oracle card messages from your person. So let's see, what's the energy? Sometimes I wonder if you are real or just a beautiful dream. Oh my gosh, I love this card. Like, look at this, freaking, yeah, you are a goddamn dream to your person. They are literally living in some sort of like a fantasy world with you where like everything is beautiful, everything is perfect, and they think to themselves, how can it be so perfect with my person? Like, this can't be real. I'm gonna wake up soon. The dream's gonna come to an end, reality is gonna kick in. But no, I mean, this really is the reality, that you and your person together are beautiful. So, right off the bat, like, I'm really getting like, twin flame soulmate energy here. The two of you are just like made for each other. You guys are so in love with each other here, right? So, you know, let's see. Let's see if that energy kind of continues here. I fell for you so fast and hard that it scared me to death. Yeah, same kind of energy here. Like, they never thought that they would meet somebody like you. They never thought that they would meet their person, their counterpart, but they have. And, that's why the second that, they got together with you, the second that, like, you and your person, like, basically found each other, fell in love with each other, yeah, of course it scared them, because they kept thinking, how can it be this easy? How did I find my person so fast? How did they find me? They're very, like, I don't want to say skeptical, but like incredulous, like, wow, did I really like just hit the lottery? Did I hit the jackpot that fast? Um, it's kind of cute energy in a way, right? Like, oh my gosh, I have my person. Like, it's very giddy energy too. Like, they're a little boy almost. They love you so much, and they're just so happy to be with you. But they can't help wondering, right? Like, when is the other shoe gonna drop, right? Like, they question, is it really real? I use alcohol to help me cope with the pain of losing you. Didn't I say? There's no way, I got the energy right off the bat that, like, this is too beautiful an energy, okay, to kind of continue this way. And here it is. I use alcohol to help me cope. So, you know what? Obviously, then, your own person's, their insecurities, their fears got the best of them. Okay? They fell prey to them, and it obviously chased you away. It wasn't anything that you did. It was just them not believing their luck, not believing that, you really, really do love them. So, you know what? You're not in the picture anymore. They're not taking it well. They are literally drowning their fucking sorrows here. Obviously, they're not doing good without you. But again, though, it's their own fault. I mean, I feel nothing but love energy from you here. And this energy is, your person, okay? And how, like, scared they are, I mean, if they thought that they were scared finding the love of their life, imagine how scared they are now, okay? They're fucking terrified that they may have chased away the love of their life here. And it's like, the only thing that'll kind of numb the pain is to drink. Is to, like, drink until, they can't remember shit. I mean, that's the way they cope. So, restrictions in my life are burdening me. Restrictions. I wonder if that's the alcohol. Right? I mean, maybe they've gotten themselves into such a fucking drunken state, right? That, like, it is literally affecting their day-to-day lives, like they can't even function anymore because they're drinking like crazy, they're missing you like crazy, they're feeling sorry for themselves, they're feeling like an idiot, right? And with all these things kind of going on, obviously it is a huge burden to them, like they feel like they have no recourse. they can't really do anything about it. But the thing is, though, I mean, they got themselves into this mess. So, they put restrictions on themselves. They are burdening themselves, okay? It has nothing to do with you, you know? And, the sooner that they realize that, the better off that they're gonna be, right? Because, so far, don't really see your energy here, collective. So you truly have no idea just how sexy you are, and that makes you even hotter. Yeah. Well, obviously they recognize this energy about you, that, yeah, you are like just gorgeous as fuck, and, I get the energy here that, like, they're not the only ones who see you in this beautiful light. Everybody sees you in this light, even those who are not interested in you romantically. You just have this presence about you. People are very drawn to you. Like, you're very positive. And, that's probably also one of the things that, like, attracted your person to you in the first place. Because, like I said, they are so insecure, their self-esteem is, like, so damn low that, I mean, you, like, boosted their, self-esteem, their confidence. Like, how lucky are they, to basically have a goddess pay them attention, give them the time of day. And they just couldn't, make themselves believe that it was true, but, now, in addition to, drinking and, like, regret energy, they also seriously have to contend with the fact now that, like, you are single. You're on the market, baby, and believe me, there is, like, a demand for you, right? Your person was too, scared, too dumb to realize the treasure that they had in you, and they literally just let you go, and that is seriously their loss, because, collective, I mean, you might be on the shelf right now, right? But, guess what? Your price has gone up, your value has increased, and your person knows that too. Like, if they have a chance of trying to get you back, I mean, they've got to step up their game now, because you have stepped up your game as well. And, there are tons of other people who are willing to pay this higher price because they know that they're paying for quality here. And, I mean, I don't know. Maybe your person can't afford it. Seriously, like, they just cannot afford you. Almost, it's almost like they don't even deserve you. I have been on a destructive downward spiral ever since I left you. Yes, you have. Oh my gosh. At least they admit it. At least they recognize it, collective. I told you. They are like a fucking mess. They have been ever since, they left you, thinking that they weren't good enough. And, I mean, you know what? Honestly, I don't know what they thought that they were going to get, okay? By, like, I leave you before you leave me mentality. Like, sure, you left this gorgeous creature, but what was the point exactly? It's like they never even gave you a chance to, like, not prove yourself to them, but, like, they never really gave the relationship a chance to flourish, to bloom, to become something, like, beautiful, really, really beautiful here. They, like, cut it, okay? They chopped it, before it could, like, even grow, okay? And, I mean, what do they have to show for it now? Nothing, I mean, seems to me they're becoming a raging fucking alcoholic over here without you, right? I mean, okay. Yep, that was the trade-off, right? I mean, you are the only one who can sexually satisfy me. Well, I mean, what do you want to do about that now? Obviously your person didn't really think it through, when they decided to leave you. Um, they probably didn't anticipate this fallout, right? And yeah, now they're missing the fuck out of you. Like they had Empress, okay? This is like Empress energy here, right? They had an Empress with them who was in love with them, okay? Because, this first card that came out, it's like I genuinely felt, the love energy between the both of you, all right? You did love your person. You probably still love your person, right? And, you know, because you're such high quality, I mean, of course, the sex is going to be high quality too, right? And, they basically threw that away too, this idiot, right? Um, and, it's kind of hard to feel sorry for them, they didn't recognize what they had in you. And now it's like, they're trying to cope with their own mistakes, obviously they're not doing a good job of it either. I thought your standards were too high because I had none. Oh man, this just gets worse and worse, man. So yeah, your person was like down on themselves, and they also felt like you were too good for them, which, honest to God, you are. All right? Nothing here gives me the impression that this is or was your emperor. This was just like an average nobody that lucked out, that basically had the opportunity of a lifetime here, and they fucked it up, It's like, yeah, goddamn right, you have standards. You're an empress, man. Like, you don't just, go for anything or anyone. I mean, you, collective, probably saw something very, very special in this person, in your person, that made you fall in love with them. It's like you saw all the positive aspects of them that they did not see. Like I said, you leveled them up. Okay, you boosted them up. And without you there, like, they basically have dropped back down to where they were, possibly even lower, right? They are spiraling downwards, exactly like this card said, right? Thing is that have they hit rock bottom yet? I'm not sure. Pretty damn close though. I just want to say, like, how much further do they have to fall here, right? But this is something though, collective. I mean, it's not that your standards are too high, right? Like, you have typical standards, I want to say. They're not like insane standards, but it's just that because your person, was like, basically, yeah, they had no standards. They were so insecure that they thought that your, status quo, okay, standards were too high. But it's not true, all right? I don't get the impression that, like, you demanded a lot from your person, all right? Like, you're not high maintenance. You just wanted to be loved. You just wanted to be respected, okay? And they couldn't even do that, right? So I am getting everything lined up so I can be with you. Oh, what do you know? Maybe they did hit their goddamn rock bottom then. Right? And now that, they're there, like, there's nowhere to go but up, okay? So now that they realize their mistakes, they realize that they want to be with you, now they're starting to get their life back together, maybe, right? Because, they realize that they lost a gem, they lost a diamond. So, I'm not entirely sure what this means, though, getting everything lined up. But I'm just going to assume, though, that it's probably that, they got to get rid of this alcoholism thing going on, right? They got to stop the self-pity. They got to stop their insecurities. They got to stop. They basically have a lot of shit that they, kind of got to, like, put an end to if they ever want to be with you again, right? They got to get some standards themselves, right? Because, like, at this point, collective, like, you've already seen the worst of your person. You know what they're capable of. And, you know, they realize that they cannot come back to you in this kind of like crappy energy. They have to basically level up, become more of a man for you, like they have to do something basically, right? Like they cannot just waltz up to you in this shitty energy and expect that, you're gonna like be happy to go back to them, right? I mean, no, you're not. You have like so many other people who are like vying for your attention, Empresses are hard to come by, you know? Um, and there are people who realize that, who respect it, and frickin' if they get their hands on an empress, goddamn man, they're gonna treat her like the empress that she is, okay? They're gonna do everything in their power to make sure that they don't lose the empress. Not so with your person, obviously. I mean, they had an empress and they didn't appreciate her, and they sure as hell didn't do anything to keep her, so. Your love is so sweet. I would do anything to get it back. All right, here it is. Finally some energy here, okay? All right, so their intention, collective, is to get you back, all right? Yeah, because you love them in a way that nobody else has and probably ever will. Like, once they got a hit of you, once they got a taste of your sugar, girl, man, I mean, it's like you gave them a fucking sugar rush. You are their high. And, they haven't been able to get that same high ever since, you two parted, right? Not that it's your fault, but come on, girl, you're an empress, man. Like, goddamn, your sugar is the best, okay? You're like Rogers, okay? And everybody else is like, I don't know, fucking Splenda or whatever, knockoffs, right? Like, it's not the real thing, and yeah, so, you know what? Your person, I guess, give them some time, okay? They want you back, and looks like, okay, they are going to start to put some things into motion to get you back, right? So, oh, you know what? This is good energy then, collective, right? I mean, at the end of the day, if you want this person back, I mean, yeah, for sure, they would be so goddamn lucky if you would go back to them and give them a second chance here. But, obviously, that is totally up to you if you want to, go back to this person or not. I mean, like I said, I don't necessarily feel that they are your true kingdom spouse here, right? It would probably take a lot for them to get to any kind of, like a knight or a king energy, never mind an emperor, but if you love your person that much and you're willing to kind of, like settle, I guess, for that, like you don't mind that they're not your match, your true match, then yeah, for sure, collective. I mean, they will welcome you back with open arms, hopefully this time around, they will not fuck it up with you. So anyway, that's what I have for you today, collective. Hope you enjoyed this one. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll talk soon. Bye.